I still keep a necklace that was made from my late husband's wedding bands. But recently my former sister-in-law asked if she could have it because she felt it would carry greater meaning for her. I'm 27F now, but when I was 22, I married my high school sweetheart. Tragically, he died just 5 months later when a drunk driver hit his car. For a long time, I couldn't take my rings off, but once I did, I didn't want them to simply stay hidden away in a drawer. So, I went to a jeweler and had both of our rings melted and reshaped. The stones and gold were used to create a pendant and a small pair of earrings. The earrings sit in my jewelry box, but the necklace I wear every day. I love how it looks, and more importantly, I love feeling like I have a small piece of him with me at all times. Last month, my boyfriend of nearly 2 years, 34M, proposed, and I happily said yes. I still stay in touch with my late husband's sister, Ava, 29F. She invited me for drinks last weekend, and after we caught up, she congratulated me on my engagement. But then she asked something that shocked me, if she could have my necklace, since in her eyes it would mean more to her as his sibling than to me, now that I'm moving forward in life. I didn't know how to react. I just told her I'd think about it, changed the subject, and left soon after because it felt too uncomfortable. To be clear, the necklace isn't a family heirloom or a luxury piece. My late husband bought the ring for me on a trip. A simple emerald design I fell in love with at a small jeweler. Later, when I told my best friend, 28F, about Ava's request, she suggested maybe it was time to give it to Ava. She felt it was strange I still wore something tied so closely to my past marriage, and thought I should let go of old things to embrace my future. She encouraged me to make new jewelry and new memories with my fiancé instead. But the truth is, I have moved on. I'm deeply in love with my fiancé and excited for the life we are building together. At the same time, I will always hold love for my late husband and grieve for the life we couldn't have. I don't see that as conflicting with my current relationship. The two loves exist separately and both matter. The necklace may seem like a small symbol, but for me it carries that dual truth. My fiancé completely supports me. He says he doesn't mind that I keep wearing it. He understands that I'll always have a measure of grief, and he admires how that experience shaped my capacity to love and appreciate life. His reassurance makes me feel safe and understood. I know my English may stumble sometimes. I only speak this language and I work night shifts that leave me foggy. But I'm really just trying to express whether I'm wrong for not wanting to hand over this necklace to Ava. Reading the kind words and advice people offered honestly brought me to tears. I've decided I will keep it. I also want to say, my best friend, even though her choice of words hurt me, is one of the most incredible people I know. After my husband's death, she and my mom carried me through the worst period of my life. They made sure I ate, sat with me in silence, and even found me a grief support group. She stayed in parking lots waiting while I attended sessions, and stood beside me during the court hearings against the drunk driver. The hatred I felt then was consuming, but she never let it destroy me. She has always been someone who erases memories of exes quickly after breakups, so I think she relates loss to her own experiences. But while grief from heartbreak and grief from death both hurt, they aren't the same. I think she compared the two without realizing how different they are. As for Ava, I don't think she is a cruel person. We used to be close, and I cared for her a lot. After the accident and trial, most of my late husband's family distanced themselves from me because it was too painful to see me, which I understood but still found deeply painful. Ava and I still exchange greetings on holidays and occasionally meet, but our relationship is nothing like before. That's why her request cut me. It was so unexpected. She already has many of her brother's belongings, so I don't know why she feels entitled to my necklace. Still, I plan to talk to her calmly to understand what motivated her. Perhaps she didn't realize how personal and irreplaceable this piece is to me. If she insists, then I'll have to set firmer boundaries. Grief is hard to